What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be trying to take on the new Infinite Dragon Ball history here. So just very quickly wanted to take a glance at the at the event itself on the wiki. I know sometimes when you're in these Dragon Ball history stages, it just takes forever and you don't know when you're getting close to the last fight. So I just wanted to do a quick peek here, just to make sure we knew the progression of the fight here, and then also just to show off the missions. So. Obviously you have to clear the entire thing. You have to have 3 Bond of Parent and Child category allies, and then 3 Future Saga as well, and then clear it within 15 turns, and that's how you get all of the missions done. So very good here. Looks like we're gonna be up against some Goku Blacks, and then up to Merge Zamasu here. That is gonna be fun. He's gonna stun us, and the last 2 phases have some HP regeneration. Okay, very, very good. So let's go ahead and switch over to in-game. So this is the team that I have put together. We have fulfilled all of the category requirements with the Future Saga and the Bond of Parent and Child category allies. As you can see, I have no items equipped or anything. We're going to see if this team has what it takes to take down this stage on its own. Alright, so starting out here against the androids. Perfect. Alright, so this is a little bit weird because we got Vegeta and Trunks both on the opposite rotation. I definitely want to have one of them with the Majin Vegeta, so I think I'm going to rotate off Majin Vegeta for now because he is not a character that needs to build up at all. And then I guess we'll do this. What are our defense stats looking like? Okay, hopefully this first stage doesn't hit too hard because we definitely need a second to build ourselves up, or we could be in trouble here. Yeah, the key really just did not work out for us in this first turn. We got really unlucky with some pretty bad rotations, so hopefully we don't get clapped up too hard here. But if we survive, I imagine that we're going to have some major defense stats coming through in the next few turns, where we'll be able to select some same type orbs and get all the HP back if we do get clapped up here. So I think we should be okay. I have got my LR Vegeta Blue there, fully easy aid, and I actually farmed his quest stages quite a bit to be able to get all of the best possible equips that I could get on him. So he is maxed out, and all of these units are link level 10 as well. So I think we have a really good fighting chance here. Oh, I guess the only unit that isn't link level 10 yet is my Vegeta and Trunks. They're almost there, just missing 1 link. So, but they did just come out. I haven't had enough time yet to get them fully link leveled, so that is why. I see. The friend unit is actually not as strong. So the friend unit is 90%. Mine is only 69%, but my Vegeta and Trunks is actually looking stronger because of all of the level 10 links. This shows like the big difference that having those level 10 links makes. That's very interesting. So I'm actually going to keep my Vegeta and Trunks on rotation for this fight. Okay, and I'm not sure, I might actually keep the opposite Vegeta and Trunks on rotation on the opposite, on the opposite turn. I'm not sure, though, yet how I want to fully set this up. We'll see. I'm thinking the strongest defensive rotation that I could build would be Vegeta and Trunks and then Majin Vegeta, and then on the opposite rotation we could do Vegeta and Trunks with the physical future Gohan, because I believe he needs a Trunks in order to activate his full passive as well. So if we have that future Trunks on the turn with him, then they'll both be at maximum capacity and performing very well defensively. Okay, so far this has been a breeze. I have definitely heard that the later stages of this fight are, a force to be reckoned with. So, oh, we've also got Tech Ultimate Gohan here. I feel like he might be a better unit to keep on rotation than anyone else, honestly. I know he's not going to be linking amazingly, but with having his permanent guard and then, he's getting great raises to attack and defense every turn, I feel like his stats are going to raise at a very impressive rate and make us able to tank a lot of stuff coming up, especially considering the very final phase of this fight is against an AGL enemy. I mean, he has guard anyway, so it's not going to really matter. But that is just an added bonus that he's going to do more damage in that phase. Alright, yeah, I think we're making a good call here, keeping him on rotation. We might struggle for Ki a little bit later on. We'll have to see how that ends up working out for us. But yeah, I think that is going to be a pretty solid rotation. Just as far as, like, it might not be the most efficient, because we don't have all the links active is the thing. So finishing this entire thing in 15 turns might be a bit of a struggle, maybe. But I think we will at least survive for sure with no items. You know, and then if we don't get the 15 turn requirement here, we can always come back in with items and just absolutely destroy this with like a Gamma 1 and 2 team or something. Okay, let's see. I think, because Goku does need to take some hits to build up here, so while he has type advantage, we might as well let him take some of those hits that he needs to take, and then... oh no, I just blundered, because we were supposed to keep Majin Vegeta on rotation with the Vegeta and Trunks. Okay, I'm not going to reset the app. I'm not going to bother with that. I think we're just going to continue on as is and see if we can still make this work. But yeah, I think for the sake of building up the units as quick as possible, this does make sense, because we don't really need that the Trunks and Vegeta with Majin Vegeta rotation until later in the fight, when we really need to depend on doing a lot of damage quickly and you know, tanking the best possible. So I think it kind of makes sense to make sure that we get Carnival Goku built up while we can, before this becomes too difficult. So yeah, I think this was actually a really good choice. The only kind of crappy part is that we have the Tech Ultimate Gohan already on rotation on the other side, and I don't really want to have to rotate him off, which means we might end up having to rotate Majin Vegeta back to this rotation again. But Majin Vegeta doesn't have anything that builds up. He's already at max power. It's just dependent on however many Ki Spheres he selects within the turn, you know, that he's on rotation. So, yeah, I think this is actually going to work out well for us. Okay, and then we can get all these same type orbs with Gohan here. And he's getting hit before he attacks, so we're actually going to do a lot of damage with Gohan this turn. So that is pretty nice to see. We are already at 5 turns in, so I'm not so confident about that 15 turn thing. We do still have a lot more stacking to do with a few of these characters, so we are going to be doing more and more damage as the fight goes on. And then obviously on these earlier phases, you're not going to be doing as well because each of the enemies doesn't have like that much HP. So even if it takes you like 1 or 2 turns, then it just goes on to the next fight and forces you to the next turn. Whereas in the later fights, when they have like 8 or 9 bars of HP, this team is still probably going to have what it takes to finish that in like 1 or 2 turns. So yeah, I think we should still have a fighting chance at the 15 turn thing. Okay, so now here's where it gets a little bit weird because, well, Carnival Goku is guarding because we're above 59%. So I think we're going to take advantage of the part of Trunks and Vegeta's passive that requires them to be in the first slot. Yeah, okay. So we'll go ahead and leave them first slot for sure. How are our defense stats looking? Decent. Okay, could still be a little higher, but we are working toward that. Okay, same type orbs. I want to get as many same type orbs as possible. Well, we are peaking on that Dokkan attack rather quickly. I suppose there's no sense in like holding out. Maybe it would be smart to try and wait until the int phase. I don't know if we're going to be able to though. We might end up forced to use it on this next phase, which is going to be against an STR Zamasu. So that could be a little bit interesting. We'll have to see, though. Okay, hopefully we can get a critical hit here. That would be nice so we actually do some damage. We actually still did a fair bit, even without the critical hit, so I guess I'll take that. Alright, LR Vegeta Blue looking pretty solid here, too. Very nice, very nice. Getting some decent defense raises in. Love to see that. I wish this guy countered too. That would be absolutely amazing. Okay, so we are going to run with the strategy of rotating Majin Vegeta off again. You know, I just thought too, it could actually be a good idea to leave him off rotation because we have a Trunks and Vegeta on both rotations, which means anytime that he shows up, he's gonna have like the defensive power that he needs to have. And like they're linking pretty well too. 4 links. Yeah, that honestly could be a good idea. A worthwhile strategy to think about. We'll have to see. Just because I'm thinking that Carnival Goku overall is going to be doing more damage than Majin Vegeta. So I kind of would rather leave Carnival Goku on rotation with the other Trunks and Vegeta. We'll see though. And it keeps us safe because if we're trying to no-item this, having Carnival Goku around just in case our HP gets low, then we'll have that revive available for us too. Okay, sweet. So we are definitely going to finish off this phase here. Now I'm starting to get a little bit worried about this 15 turn thing. I'm not thinking that's super possible right now. We had pretty bad rotations starting out, and this team does have some hefty building to do before we were able to do a lot of damage. So, oh, we didn't even finish. Okay, I think that pretty much put the nail in the coffin on the 15 turn thing. I really don't have much confidence that we're going to be able to achieve the 15 turns at this point. We've still got 3 full phases, the 3 hardest phases of this fight left to go. Let's try and get that Dokkan attack next turn if we can, just to blaze through this next phase as quickly as possible. Because we are going to get this next phase, or we are going to get the Dokkan attack on this next phase, whether we want to or not. So we might as well get it right away so that it's only a 1-turn fight, if possible. That way, potentially, turn 10, we could be starting out on that 6th phase, and then we'd only have 2 to go. Okay, so let's see here. Gohan's attack stat is looking pretty high. I think we're going to trust him to try to go for this Dokkan attack here. There. And then I think if I get all of these STR orbs, we should pop the Dokkan attack. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, hopefully he's got what it takes to finish this guy off in 1 hit, or at least get him low enough that we can finish him off this turn with the rest of our attacks that we have coming. And luckily for us, it looks like no one got sealed. This guy does have the chance to seal. Oh, but I guess, okay, he seals with his super attacks, not with, not like the start of turn seals that can happen, so... Okay, that was extremely underwhelming. I definitely expected him to do a little bit more damage than that. I guess we haven't got quite enough stacks yet for him to look insane. He also didn't get a critical hit on the Dokkan portion of his attack, which is a little unfortunate. But we are at least still doing solid defensively, so that's something to count for. Alright, yeah, I don't know if we're going to quite get through this fight in the 1 turn. Vegito Blue's going to have to really show out here with some critical hits and stuff for that to be possible. Another super? No. Okay. Yeah, I think at this point we can probably say bye to the 15 turn thing. Oh, and he's getting some HP recovery. That's not good for us. Okay. Well, we'll throw Trunks and Vegeta first slot, I guess. Or actually, at this point, I'm going to rotate off Carnival Goku because the next phase is going to be INT, and he's going to have type disadvantage, so I would rather... I feel like we're just going to be doing more damage with having Majin Vegeta on rotation. So we'll do that. I know there's no chance of us getting another Dokkan attack before this is over, but we might as well try to build up here. Just keep selecting same type orbs. Keep our HP as high as it can be. You know what's funny is that this guy shows an HP recovery skill, but on the wiki that we were just looking at, that I'm looking at in front of me right now, it doesn't show that. They actually made a little blunder here because the STR phase can activate this his active skill ability that allows him to recover HP. It doesn't show that on the wiki. Interesting. They must have missed that one. Okay, so we are able to finish him here, and then now we are looking at, what is this, turn 11? Turn 11, so if we want to finish all the missions, we have to do both of these fights in 2 turns. That is definitely going to be a tall order. Okay, I am going to go for the attack strategy, I guess, because I want physical future Gohan is going to do more damage for sure because it's an int type enemy. So we are going to try this. Hopefully we don't get super attacked out the gate because his defense is really low. So we'll see. Okay, he's at least tanking normals for double digits. That's good. Oh no, and we get supered here. Okay, is our type advantage going to be enough? Okay, good. We also have a lot of damage reduction too. But that's really unfortunate that our attack and defense just got lowered with that super. That's definitely not what we wanted to see. Okay, do we have what it takes to two-turn this guy? We have seen, like, pretty much 0 critical hits. None of these, because all of these characters are, like, stacking characters, most of them have a lot of additional in their hidden potential system, and not a lot of them are really rocking much in the way of critical hits. So we haven't seen a ton of that, and that is definitely a big detriment to the amount of damage that we're able to do here. So that is a little bit unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get through this in 2 turns here. We do have Majin Vegeta's active skill now, that final explosion, and he's not healing himself until the very end of the rotation here. So this actually could be good for us. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll put, remember that anytime you are doing an active skill super attack, you want to put that character in the middle slot because you want them to have the most amount of links active, which I don't think it matters in this case because all the links that he gets from Vegeta and Trunks, but in any case it makes the most sense to have here because the links do affect the amount of damage that you do with your active skill super attacks. Okay, and then I forget, does Majin Vegeta get any other effects with his active skill? Performs critical hits within the turn. Okay, so he does get crits for the entire turn. That's good. Okay, he's not going to get the 6 orbs that he needs to get the full amount of defense here, it doesn't look like. Only 5 orbs, okay. Well, that's okay. At least he's going to get some additional attack and defense buffs there, and then we get the 18 key super there as well. Okay, let's hope that this is enough to finish this guy off. If it is, then I think maybe we still have a fighting chance here. Oh, nice. That's a really, really opportune additional super that we just got. Definitely nice to see. Okay, 4 bars of health left, and Majin Vegeta's doing a guaranteed crit. So, this could be good for us. Okay, no additionals or anything for Majin Vegeta. That would have been nice because he has the guaranteed crits for the turn. So that's a little bit unfortunate. But hopefully we can see like a triple super turn here. That would be the best possible thing. Okay, one more super. Come on, finish this guy off for me. Do it, do it. Oh, just the normal. And so, again, we are just shy of finishing him off. I feel like we've had that happen like 4 turns out of the entire fight here. That's super unfortunate. Okay, so we'll go ahead and keep Carnival Goku on rotation because this final phase is going to be against an AGL enemy. Unfortunately, it looks like we are not going to get the 15-turn requirement here, but that's okay because that means that I can jump back into this and absolutely destroy this with Gamma 2. That's going to be really fun. Alright, their attack stat's getting pretty high too. I like to see that, 6 million and taking 0 damage. Wow, that's the critical hit we needed to see last turn. That's pretty unfortunate. Okay, and then I think, oh, wow, yeah, our stats are really, really high with this Gohan now. I think what I'm gonna do is transform him, which is usually never advised, but in such a long stage, I mean, look at the stats that we're rocking here. It makes sense to transform him because we're going to be doing a lot more damage this way. Okay, so we'll do this. And then I want to try to get those 6 orbs for Majin Vegeta, if I can. I'm not really sure how to make that happen, though. We got to get lucky with these physical orbs, maybe? Yeah, nothing really wanted to fall the way that we needed it to. Okay, so unless we get insanely lucky with Ultimate Gohan doing, like, multiple critical hit supers, we're probably not gonna get our 15 turn achievement here that we want. I actually did just realize it's only turn 14, so we do still have one more fighting chance turn after this, but I still don't know if it's going to be enough. We'll have to see. Maybe it would have been smart for me to put Vegeta and Trunks in the first slot because that's where they are strongest, and then I could have just rotated off the Goku because it doesn't, or the Gohan, because you know if we're not going to get another rotation with him on anyway. I'm not sure what really would have been the best idea here. Okay, finally we take some damage. Very interesting. We were able to finally see what a hit dished out looks like, because we had been pretty much at full HP this entire time. Oh, and then Carnival Goku gets his active skill as well. Sweet. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Wait, that actually helped us out a lot. That was a big amount of damage there. Okay, hold on. So, let me double check his passive really quick. I can't remember if there's any reason he needs to be in slot 1. High chance of performing a crit. Okay. So he doesn't really need to be in slot 1, so we're definitely going to put Vegeta and Trunks in slot 1 then. And then we'll go ahead and do this. And we've got the revive available as well, which would really suck if we got killed and had to revive, because we are on turn 15. So if we can finish this off right here, then we actually do achieve that 15-turn mission, despite everything that was going on there. Oh, nice. And the we disabled his action at the beginning because of the Carnival Goku active skill there. So we actually deleted his ability to heal himself, which is really, really good, because that could have been, you know, a nail in the coffin if he healed a few of those life bars and then we were just barely not able to deplete his health. But it looks like with a 6.4 million attack stat and a high chance to crit, we should be able to finish him off here. Do we get the critical hit though? We don't, not quite, but we still get the additional super. Nice, and we were able to finish him in exactly 15 turns. Wow, that was pretty exciting. What a roller coaster that was for me. I was totally not convinced that we were going to get that done. But awesome. So it looks like we're going to pop all of these missions with the one run here, and we were able to do it with no items and no support memories. That is just the power of the Vegeta and Trunks card and their team. Very, very good. Alright, it looks like all 11 missions completed there. There we go. So we took down Stage 21 of the Infinite Dragon Ball history with not too much difficulty, I would say. Very, very good. Alright, so if you guys enjoyed that run there, then consider being a part of the Toxic Tribe with a like, comment, and subscribe on the video. We are still trying to push toward 200 subscribers on the channel, so come be one of the 200. I would greatly appreciate it. That is going to do it for this one, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace!